Hey, you guys, and Happy New Year! I hope you guys are doing well. So, in this video, I'm going to show you a safe and low tension way to blow dry your hair. So, as you can see, I have one half of my head already completed, and the other half of my head is already washed and sectioned off. So, I'm going to grab that first twist in the very back and split that twist in half and pin the rest away. So what I'm going to use today as my moisturizer is going to be the Melanin Hair Care Leave-In Conditioner, and this is actually my first time using this product, and I'm just going to use about a nickel-sized amount and apply it all over that section of hair. So next I'm going to use the Chi Iron Guard Heat Protectant Spray, and I'm going to spray that all over this section pretty liberally, and then make sure I smooth that product through all of my strands. So I'm going to be using the Revlon blow dryer with the concentration nozzle at the end. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm using this blow dryer on the lowest heat setting, and I want to ensure that my hair is dry without over drying it, if that makes sense. So I'm just taking the concentration nozzle and applying it and running it all throughout that section of hair until it's about 70% dry. Next up, I'm going to take my Revlon One Step Paddle Brush Dryer, and I'm going to begin blow drying that section of hair further. And I'm going to begin at the ends, safely detangling the ends with the blow dryer, but also drying it completely at the same time, and then working my way throughout the section of hair. So I like this method because it allows me to, one, use a bit less tension on my hair, because my hair is already a bit stretched with the first process with the blow dryer, and this is what I have at the very end. So as you can see, that section of hair is nice and straight without the excess heat to get it to that point. I like using this method because it allows me to use, I feel like, less tension when blow drying my hair versus the traditional way that I'm used to doing it. And I always felt that in the past that whenever I've done it the traditional way, whether I'm using like a comb attachment or something, that I always end up losing more hair when I did it that way. And so I figured that this time around I would just, use the regular blow dryer to kind of pre-stretch it and then further detangle it and blow dry it out using the paddle brush method. And I actually like this method a whole lot better. It was not as bad as I thought it would be. It did take me a long time. So although you can see you're watching this video clip and I'm zipping through it, it did take me a while to actually completely blow dry my hair. So as you can see, I'm working my way to the top, and I'm just making sure that my roots of my hair is completely straightened out, because my roots can tend to take the longest to get straightened out. All right, so I am back with a different shirt on because I felt like that gray sweater that I had on before kind of made it really hard to see the length of my hair. And my goodness, it is much longer than I expected. I've not blow dried my hair since probably 2019. So I spent all of 2020 with COVID and with nowhere to go. I did not straighten my hair at all. So the last time I straightened my hair was for my last annual blowout length check kind of thing, and that was I think October or November of 2019. So it is January 2020, and so this is what I'm looking like, which is incredible. So I can definitely see, one, the length retention from what my hair was in 2019 in comparison to now, but I can also see the volume. So the biggest thing about my hair when I blew it out in 2019 is that I noticed I had a lot of breakage towards the ends, and I have been focusing all of 2020 to get rid of those dead ends and to try to get my hair as even or as close to one length as possible. And so for me, my hair typically grows in a V, and the back of my hair grows the fastest. It's usually about a ½ inch longer than the rest, the overall length of my hair. So for example, I remember when I was transitioning to natural, and 2 years, by the time I cut my hair, the back was 8.5 inches, and the front and sides were 8 inches. And the crown is typically the longest, and I don't remember how long that was, but it didn't surpass the back one by the time you actually stretched it and put it down towards the back. It was kind of equal length to the back. Yeah, you guys, so I'm going to do a final look through with my hair with a white t-shirt on instead of the gray one. what I have is some measuring tape that I use to measure my hair. So we're gonna see how long this thing is by inches because I'm very curious to know. So what I decided to do is to actually just trim my hair because I'm so overdue for a trim. And if after my trim I feel so inclined to straighten my hair, I may do so, but my hair is like legitimately reverting, like it is puffing up. And so I don't know if I want to spend the time and the effort to straighten it for it to revert back so quickly. But for sure, before it really reverts, I'm going to cut my hair or trim it because it definitely needs that. So I don't do anything major, just because I'm not a professional, but I'm just going to go straight across, like above my ear. And I have a rat tail comb, so that makes life much easier. And then once I got it separated out, I'm going to comb this out. Alright, so first thing is that I can see, as I pull my fingers across all the way down, you can see how sparse these little ends look. That's a little better. It's not terrible, but you can see how jagged the ends look a little bit. I'm not going to cut off too much because I never want to, in case I ever like do something crazy, I never wanted to be like horribly like misshapen. So and so I'm going to just pull it out to the side. And I'm going to cut off about that much. I don't know if you can see, but about ½ inch. As you can see, about that much, as you can see. That much I cut off. So not too much, but enough where those ends can look a little bit more uniform. And cut off about that much. Okay, that's just about right. Alright, let's go on to the next section. It isn't perfect. Obviously, I can never get this right 100% because I'm not a hairstylist or professional hairstylist. So this is just best. This is my educated best on what I think needs to come off and making it even. So I am pretty satisfied. I, like as usual, whenever I cut my hair, I do a first cut and then I always end up going back through and cutting off some more because I'm like, I found some more, and I'm like going at it again. I like what I see so far, and if necessary, if I have to do an additional cut, it'll be off camera. But I just wanted to show you all that I cut off. So this is like all that I cut off, and these like little scatters. It's like all over the bottom part of my shirt. I don't know if you can tell, but it's all over my shirt and my pants. I think it's a pretty good start for my hair, and I usually wear my hair in like twist outs, braid outs. So my hair is usually never really straight. So to get it perfectly straight is not a big concern for me, as much as it is just trying to get away the ends that are really jagged and that my comb tends to get stuck at the very end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, make sure to leave those questions down below. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button now so that you're always aware of when my next upload is coming. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.